Okay, so now let's look at a couple of different ways to do a four-note rasgueado. Um, and again, some of this ties into the triplet one. So you've already started working on 1, 2, 3, right? Triplet, and now hopefully that motion is kind of more ingrained, or as you're practicing that motion, you can kind of add this last up for the fourth note as well. That's it should tack on pretty easily, right? So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and this is good because you can kind of do this more continuously, right? Because your 4 is up with your index, and then you can go back down for your 1 with there, because that 4, that index up should kind of close your hand again. So again, rest your thumb, and we're leading with our angular, medio, index, sorry, and then up with your index. Da 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 da. And when you bring your index up, bring all the rest of them up too. Okay. So again, that's 1 and 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and right. I mean, or yeah, I mean that's a 16th note triplet. So you're not ever really probably going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 as quarter notes. So it's always kind of going to be 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and 5 E and 6 E and whatever. So just set a metronome, and after you've done practicing your 3-note, triplet, 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 then 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and okay. So that's probably going to be the first one you'll want to do, because again you're already kind of working on the 3-note triplet with 1, 10. So adding that extra up is pretty simple after you've kind of got this right, because you're just making a fist again. Okay, so that's one way to do the 4-note, and then another way to do it is leading with your pinky. Which this can be super difficult. Your pinky is the problem on both hands, I think, for everybody. Pinky is hard to get trained. So be patient. Take your time with this. It's going to take a little while. Don't get discouraged. Just keep doing it. Eventually, it'll be easy. But again, it's same thing. 1 E and 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and now honestly, this one's normally going to lead to an up, and it's going to be a 5-note rasgueado. So we'll do that as well. And in fact, I'll just tack that on to this, because that's really the only 5-note one that I do. There might be another one, but do get used to doing this. Right, and you want to hear every note. Taka taka, 1 E and 1 E and 1 E and right. And then on the 5-note, and 5 is weird. It is weird. It's hard to subdivide because you just fit 5 notes into one beat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's hard to. I don't know how to. I don't know what 5-tuplet means. I don't know what that is musically, but they do it. So, da 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 da. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right. But yeah, for now let's do the same thing that you did with your other ones. Just set a metronome. Try to get that. Every beat. 1, 2, 3, 4, and it's difficult. It's gonna hurt your hand a little bit. Do it until it's not comfortable anymore, and then stop. Don't overdo it. You don't want to injure your hand. You'll get used to it after a while, and it won't be as uncomfortable. But don't overexert yourself doing it. Do it a few times, and then if it gets to be too much, move on to something else. Maybe come back to it, because it is a little bit uncomfortable. So keep training that pinky is difficult. And again, we're not gonna, don't use any notes. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so that is your other way to do the 16th notes. And then again, if you want to do an upbeat, then you got to do a little bit faster and to get that upbeat. And you can do, those are quintuplets. Okay. So let's see. So that's it. So I think we've done we did that one, and then and the other one was the taka taka. Right, taka taka. Okay. So that's 4 notes and 5 notes. And those are the rasgueados that I know. I'm working on another one that I don't know if anybody does, and I might do another video if I get better at it, but right now I'm not as good at it. So stay tuned, I guess.